What's up, guys? I'm buzzing about this video. My name's Yamfam, and I'm about to deliver to you guys an amazing business opportunity for you, your friends, and your family. I'm absolutely buzzing about this. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Before I start, I want to let you guys know that I'm a strong believer in understanding that other people need to know about concepts and need to know about ideas and need to know about theories, and they generally need to know about what's going on around them in order for them to decide whether they want to take part in it or not. How is one supposed to decide, or how is one supposed to choose, have the basic right to choose about what's going on around them if they don't know what's happening? It is their right to know. Before I get into the company that I'm displaying, I would like to give you guys a bit of education. I'd like to educate you guys about how we are brought up, and the reason why what I'm about to tell you might seem a bit off, might seem a bit like, oh my god, I don't want to go there. I'm going to tell you guys the reason why. I'm going to give you guys an explanation as to why you may feel like that, and why it's a fairly good idea to, for this next 20 minutes or half an hour, keep your mind open and keep your mind clear. Okay, so basically the reason why what I'm about to tell you guys has not been brought up or taught in schools is because in order for the world to go round, obviously there needs to be employers and there needs to be employees. But what I'm about to tell you guys is going to change the way you look at the world, and it's going to change the way you guys think about what actually goes on if you don't already know. So obviously from a very young age, we've been brought up and we've been brainwashed into going to school, and if you go to school and if you work hard at school, you'll get good grades, and if you achieve those good grades, then you will get a uni place. Then when you get your uni place, you work really hard to get your degree. Then with your degree, you go get a really good job, and that really good job will help you to get really nice things. And then yeah, that's basically it. That's the life. That's the American culture. That's the English culture. That's the culture of a lot of kids. Obviously, a lot of kids within a global population. However, what that process and what that cycle obliges you and forces you to do is become an employee. Okay, think about what I've just said. It forces you to become an employee. Why? Because, and only a few people break out of the cycle, but I'll tell you why anyway. Why? Because obviously, with that good degree, degree that you get after uni, what does that set you up for? It sets you up for other people to look at you and think, wow, like this guy's got good qualities, or this girl's got good qualities. I think that I want him or her to come work for my company because this person can deliver or contribute to my company things that people without the degree that this person has got would not be able to deliver. So that's the reason why degrees and the whole idea of this process has been indoctrinated into our brains to ensure that people remain employees and segments and groups remain employees. Okay, but this Veema scheme and this policy that they've developed shows that and proves that and enables people to become their own boss, and gives people qualities of becoming their own boss. Okay, so what we'll find is that if everyone not necessarily done the Veema scheme, but if everyone had Veema qualities and the qualities to become a good, successful Veema member, you will find that the world will totally flip. As you know, earlier in the video I told you I'm one for flipping the status quo. I'm one for challenging things that go on around me. I'm one for questioning what goes on around me, and I'm always curious. So if everyone was to have this concept of Veema, and if everyone was to have this concept of employing, then the world will change. Okay, obviously if everyone had the concept of employing, then no one will get employed and it wouldn't actually work. It will be a contradiction, it will be a fallacy. But what I'm trying to get at is that if more people than we have today were employers, then we'll find that more people would be successful. Why would more people be successful? Because more people get out of the indoctrinated mindset that I've got to get good grades. When I get good grades, I'll go to uni, and when I go to uni, I'll get a good job and I'll get nice things, blah blah blah. I'm not saying for you to drop your dreams of who you want to become or what you want to be. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is drop your dreams of working for someone else if you do not already have the dream of working for yourself. Okay, So if you want to be a doctor, drop the dream of working for the top surgery in London or working for the top hospital in Luton or Hempstead or Belfast or Edinburgh, wherever you are watching this video. Okay, drop that dream. And when you drop that dream, pick up the dream of working for yourself. Pick up the dream of still being a doctor, but being a doctor of your own company. That's what Veema gives you, and that's the qualities that Veema pushes your way for you to take with both hands. Okay, so don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Veema for the rest of my life. Veema, this is what I want to do. I want to be a social network marketer. That's what I want to do. That's not what I'm saying, and that's definitely not what I want to do. Okay, what I am saying is use Veema, use the qualities that they give you when you sign up. Use all the qualities that they give you. Use Veema. Use the finances that you get to develop your own path, to develop your own, not career obviously, but to develop your own career, to develop your own path, to develop your own route to success. And when you get your route of success, be your own boss, which is what you are at Veema. Be your own boss. Okay, decide when you wake up, decide when you go to bed, decide when you work, decide how much you get paid, decide when it's time for you to eat your lunch, or decide when it's time to go pee. Okay, you decide that. That is your job to decide that. So why, when you work for someone else, should someone else decide that for you? Be your own boss. Okay, and the reason why people are very, very skeptical about the whole Verve and Veema concept, the reason why they're very skeptical about this is because they have been so brainwashed and so dry cleaned into thinking that my route to success is A, and that's the only route to success. They are so brainwashed and dry cleaned into thinking that they have not lost, but they have misplaced the ability to understand that there is also route B, C and D to get to the same checkpoint. Okay, they are so brainwashed and dry cleaned into understanding that there's only one route to success, route A, uni, job, degree, blah blah blah, that they have lost the ability to understand that there are other routes, B, C or D. There are other routes. Okay, and the other route that we are trying to get across, the Veema people, the recruiters trying to get across, is that have the guts, okay, have the guts to take on a challenge which deep down you know you are capable of. Why? Because you're a human. Okay, we haven't populated this earth and dominated the earth that we are on now, even though we're doing a crap job of keeping it up and sustaining. But we did not get around now by populating the earth now and dominating the earth now. We didn't get to this level where we are now by people not taking risks and not taking chances. I'm not saying be an imbecile and jump off a cliff and say, you know what, I'm taking a risk, I'll survive, ha ha ha. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is take calculated risks, okay? And even if your calculated risks might show that this maybe isn't for you, or maybe just weigh in on the side of, oh, it might be a bit too risky, I'm saying still take it. Why am I saying still take it? Because when Thomas Edison, yeah, when Thomas Edison was doing the light bulb, back in his time, people were saying, yo, what are you doing, man? What's this electricity thing you're thinking of, bro? Electricity, like, what is electricity? I don't even understand it myself. Where are you going with this? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, when he was working out this electricity thing, people were against him. I can guarantee you that. Okay, people were trying to shut him down. People were against him. People were scared because of change. People did not understand what he was doing. But you know what? Tom and probably his boy, I don't know who he was with at the time, someone must have been working with him to help him out. But Tom and whoever his associates were at the time thought, you know what? This electricity thing is going to be big. And I know that if I focus on it and if I put enough passion into it and drive, determination, and I'm smart enough and I focus and I don't muck about, okay, if I put enough effort and perseverance into what I'm doing, I can make this work. Now tell me what building you've been into where you haven't seen a light bulb. Tell me what building you've been into where you haven't taken your iPhone, your Samsung, your HTC, your Nokia Lumia, your flipping BlackBerry with you. Where did that start from? Mr. Edison, fam. Mr. Edison, that's where it started from. And look where we are now. How am I doing this video? Edison. Okay. Later on in the video I'll talk about Zuckerberg and Facebook. But these are examples of people who, like me, who like me started off a little bit skeptical, okay? Like, wow, all this work, can I do this? Do I have the ability to do this? The biggest question you ask yourself is, do I have the ability to do this? Okay, and when you answer that question for yourself, and if the answer is yes, you will find yourself in Zuckerberg's, the one who created Facebook, Edison, BK, the person who created Veema, because he's a billionaire now, he's a millionaire now, okay? So these people who have created these opportunities, taking these chances, are where they are now. Ask yourself, do you have the guts? Do you have the ability deep down to do this? If you don't think you have it, dig a little bit deeper and I guarantee you'll find it. Because you are a human, okay? And just strip it all down, strip away all the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, all the materialistic things that we have on this earth. We are humans, okay? And we have populated and dominated the earth the way we have because we have taken risks for every single generation. We've taken risks. So I know you have it in you, and you know you have it in you. Dig down a little bit deeper and tell me whether you can find it. When you find it, get in contact with me. So yeah, so that is basically the reason why in a lot of schools and in a lot of places we find that people do not even understand that they are capable of being their own boss. Okay, in a lot of places, especially schools, children and kids and students are brainwashed into thinking that the only route to their success is school, good grades, university, or if you're in America watching this video, I think you guys call it college. But yeah, university and then your degree, that's it. You guys think that's it? Okay, they're so brainwashed and dragged into thinking that that is actually not the case. Okay, from a young age, if you could be brainwashed the same way, and dry clean the same way into thinking that, hey, like, I can be my own boss, I'm successful, I can do this. If you think positively, then you will break the status quo. You will break the cycle, the hamster's wheel of doing the same thing and then bring up your kids the same way. Okay.